Well, Apple shares are under a bit of pressure today on the heels of a downgrade. Yahoo Finance contributor Remy Blaire is at the New York Stock Exchange with the details. Remy, the note specifically highlights some future shipment targets and the risk there. What's the concern?
Well, indeed, as you just mentioned, we're here at the beginning of the trading week, and Apple shares may be slightly below the flat line, but heading into the close, they are only slightly lower on the session. And Apple did get a rare downgrade. This did come as Loop Capital downgraded Apple to hold from buy, but reiterated its price target unchanged at $180. Now, the firm did cite risk to Apple's top line in the June quarter, and this came as analysts and on Barua cited concerns that Apple may not be able to deliver on its revenue guidance for the June quarter as Apple reduces its build as well as shipment forecasts. Now, the Loop Capital's supply chain analyst John Donovan says that Apple is reducing its June quarter iPhone builds and shipments by about 10% in the last 6 weeks. We need to keep in mind that overall Apple shares do remain elevated well over 30% year to date, and that means millions of dollars in capital have been added just this year alone. In its latest earnings report, Apple announced a 3% quarterly revenue decline year over year as Mac sales fell, but Mac services did grow to an all-time high. And as we keep an eye on Apple shares for the rest of this week, prices do remain elevated, and Apple is edging closer to that lofty market valuation of $3 trillion US. In January 2022, Apple stock hit an all-time high, with the split-adjusted stock seeing a high of $182.94 and an all-time closing high of $180.43 on January 3rd of last year. But Apple has yet to close at that $3 trillion market cap. The company is one of the big tech names that have been pushing the NASDAQ 100 higher this year ahead of the major equity averages. Now, overall, while returns may not be as massive for Apple going forward, given macro headwinds, the company's balance sheet does remain firm, and Apple may still have room to grow.
Remy Blaire from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Thanks so much for that.